Dubai only ranks 7th, Hong Kong storms into 4th, and the #1 city? A mind-blowing 32+ million visitors in 2024 alone, 1 point for times Taiwan's entire population. 2024 was tourism's revenge year. After years of lockdowns, 1.4 billion international travelers flooded the planet, pumping $1.9 trillion into the global economy, nearly 10% of world GDP. So who's the undisputed king of tourist chaos? Buckle up. Planet Top 10 is about to drop the 2024 most visited cities countdown, and it's wilder than ever. Let's dive in. 10th place, Kuala Lumpur. Soaring 452 meters into the sky, the Petronas Twin Towers reigned as the world's tallest building from 1998 to 2004, until Taipei 101 stole the crown. Even today, they remain the 21st tallest structure on Earth and the tallest twin towers ever built. Inspired by Islamic art motifs, these gleaming spires symbolize Malaysia's bold leap into modernity while honoring deep-rooted tradition. They're the ultimate photo op for every traveler touching down in KL. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia's capital and largest city, spans 243 square kilometers and is home to over 2.07 million people as of 2024. Expand to Greater KL, and the metro population explodes to 8.8 million, making it one of Southeast Asia's fastest-growing urban juggernauts. In 2024, 16.5 million tourists swarmed the city, outpacing many Western capitals. So what turns KL into a travel magnet? When the Twin Towers lost their height-bragging rights, Malaysia didn't flinch. From 2014 to 2023, the government poured 5 billion ringgit, $1.133 billion, into Merdeka 118, a 118-story Titan piercing the clouds at 678.9 meters. Not only did it shatter Southeast Asia's height record, it vaulted straight to world's second tallest building. But here's a hidden gem. Kuala Lumpur was named UNESCO World Book Capital 2020. Its National Library of Malaysia boasts 5 million physical books, 1.7 million e-books, and over 500,000 lendable multilingual titles, a paradise for book lovers. It even rolled out digital library services to 12 low-income districts, proving culture and tech can lift entire communities. Speaking of smart living, tech isn't just for libraries. I recently snagged a Tesla on Gwazi for just 99,000 yuan. Every car comes with official inspection reports, free insurance claim history, and transparent condition checks. Plus, EVs include battery buyback guarantees. Gwazi makes used cars worry-free. Yet KL's shine wasn't always guaranteed. For centuries, Malaysia and KL languished under poverty and conflict. On May 13, 1969, the city erupted in the deadliest riots in Malaysian history, the May 13th incident, claiming 193 lives. The turning point? KL's designation as Malaysia's first federal territory, igniting an economic rocket. Geography helped too, a strategic node beside powerhouse Singapore, just 1.5 hours by high-speed rail. Once completed, in 2024, of Malaysia's 25 million inbound tourists, a staggering 9.1 million came from Singapore, proof of unbreakable cross-border bonds. And KL's MICE meetings, incentives, conferences, exhibitions scene is booming. With the MITEC and Maitree Exhibition Centre now open, Kuala Lumpur has cemented its spot among Asia's elite convention hubs. From Twin Towers to towering recovery, KL isn't just visiting history, it's building the future, one skyscraper, one book, one electric car at a time. 9th place, Paris. Every single day, an average of 25,000 people climb this iron icon. Since its completion in 1889, more than 300 million visitors have stood atop the Eiffel Tower. Yes, the undisputed Queen of Paris, perched proudly on the Champ de Mars. France's capital and largest city, Paris packs 2.0 for 8 million souls into a compact 105 square kilometers, making it the EU's 4th largest metropolis and the 30th most densely populated city worldwide. Zoom out to Greater Paris, and 12.27 million residents, nearly 1/5 of France, pulse through its veins, cementing its national dominance. As early as the 17th century, Paris reigned as a global nexus of finance, diplomacy, fashion, art, and gastronomy. King Louis XIV transformed exquisitely tailored garments into emblems of wealth and power. Suddenly, all of Europe was raiding Parisian closets for inspiration. By the 19th century, Charles Frederick Worth pioneered haute couture right here, crowning Paris the beating heart of bespoke fashion. Stroll its streets today, and style ambushes you at every corner. Rue Saint-Honoré is a luxury lover's nirvana, Hermes, Chanel, Lanvin lined up like royalty. Avenue Montaigne, pure legend. In 1947, Dior unveiled his first boutique and the revolutionary new look skirt, redefining post-war femininity. To this day, Louis Vuitton, Valentino, and others on that avenue seduce discerning shoppers with unapologetic opulence. Twice a year, Paris Fashion Week turns the entire city into a colossal runway, brand stage shows in opera houses, museums, even abandoned factories. It's not just industry insiders who lose their minds, random passers-by join the frenzy. But Paris's magic runs deeper than hemlines. The Mona Lisa, that enigmatic smile, holds court inside the Louvre Museum, home to 500,000 artifacts, with 35,000 masterpieces spread across 8 themed wings. The permanent exhibition alone sprawls over 60,000 square meters. In 2024, the Louvre welcomed 8.7 million visitors, reclaiming the throne as the world's most beloved art museum. All told, Paris hosted 17.4 million tourists in 2024. According to Euromonitor's Global Cities Destination Index, the City of Light has been crowned the most attractive urban destination for 4 consecutive years. Yet, in this dream-soaked metropolis, a curious phenomenon lurks: Paris syndrome. It strikes some foreign visitors, especially those from culturally distant nations, when the romantic fantasy collides with gritty reality. The gap sparks disappointment, even anxiety. Paris, you break hearts as beautifully as you steal them. 8th place, Macau. Mention Macau, and the first image flashing in most minds: glittering casinos, alive with the endless symphony of slot machines and high rollers cheers. As the titan of global gambling, its 2023 haul hit a staggering $22.8 billion, 7 times Vegas's take. This Sin City's calling card has transformed a tiny speck of land into Asia's hottest tourism hotspot. Spanning just 32.9 square kilometers with a population of about 710,000, Macau boasts the world's highest population density, a buzzing hive where every corner pulses with energy. In 2024 alone, it reeled in nearly 35 million visitors, a 23.6% surge that left jaws dropped. Gambling isn't just a game here. It's the economic engine, fueling 49% of GDP and 80% of tax revenue. The golden goose keeping the lights on. Those casinos? They're more than money pits. They've birthed world-class architectural marvels. Take the Venetian Macau, the planet's largest casino, sprawling across 980,000 square meters, modeled after Vegas's Seven Sisters and the Venetian Resort. It's Asia's biggest single-structure hotel and one of the world's top 10 largest buildings, complete with replicated Venetian canals and gondolas that whisk you straight into a dreamlike escape. But beyond the neon haze and chip clatter, Macau harbors hidden depths that beg to be uncovered. As one of China's special administrative regions, it thrives on the one country, two systems magic, blending Beijing's embrace with centuries of Portuguese colonial legacy. Since 1557, when Portugal leased Macau as a trading outpost, East met West in a glorious clash, birthing architecture that's a symphony of Sino-Portuguese flair. Macau's historic center earned UNESCO World Heritage status in 2005 for good reason. Gems like the ruins of St. Paul's, Rosary Church, and St. Lawrence's Church draw wanderers into a time-warped romance. Spotlight on the ruins of St. Paul's, Macau's quintessential landmark. What survives of the 17th century St. Paul's Church, gutted by a 1835 inferno, is this majestic 25.5-meter high, 23-meter wide granite facade, led in 5 tiers of intricate carvings. The ground level's portal reads Holy Mother of God. The third tier cradles a Virgin Mary statue, flanked by angels tooting instruments and swinging incense. Below, a clever mashup, Our Lady treading a dragon, fusing Western faith with Chinese totem power. This survivor alone lures over 1 million photo-hungry tourists yearly. To supercharge this allure, Macau's tweaking policies for even easier access. Starting 2025, Zhuhai residents can snag a Macau visa weekly, up from once every 2 months, while Hangqin folks score multiple entry permits for stays up to 7 days. These tweaks, they're projected to funnel 20,000 extra daily crossers through Gong Bay Port, igniting a tidal wave of foot traffic and spending. From roulette wheels to ruined spires, Macau whispers, come for the gamble, stay for the soul. 7th place, Dubai. If you're in Dubai and can only hit one spot, make it Burj Khalifa, hands down. This 828-meter colossus isn't just the world's tallest building, it's the blazing emblem of Dubai's rocket ride to modern miracle status. Climb to the 124th floor observation deck, and bam, desert dunes and coastline sprawl below, while a forest of futuristic skyscrapers pulses like the heartbeat of tomorrow's metropolis. Inspired by Islamic geometric patterns, its tri-lobed base echoes the delicate desert flower of the region, a genius mashup of ancient heritage and bleeding-edge tech. Thrill seekers? The adjacent Sky Observatory delivers pure adrenaline. Strut across a 46-meter glass floor, or whoosh down an outdoor high-altitude slide that syncs your pulse to the city's electric vibe. Of course, Dubai's architectural wizardry doesn't stop at the tower. Behold the Burj Al Arab, that iconic sail-shaped stunner from Jumeirah, one of the world's tallest hotels, though 39% of its height is non-guest space. Perched on an artificial island 280 meters off Jumeirah Beach linked by a private curving causeway, its billowing sail silhouette screams opulence. And that helicopter pad? It hovers at 210 meters up, the ultimate new age selfie throne. By 2024 stats, Dubai reeled in over 18.72 million tourists, a 9% surge, with tourism juicing 11.5% of GDP. The city's buzzing with 3.79 million residents, 90% plus expats, a glorious gumbo of global tongues, cultures, and cuisines, all laced with that refined Arab soul. Shopping? Oh, Dubai owns it, Middle East's retail royalty, boasting 70-plus mega malls. The crown jewel, Dubai Mall, the world's largest by total area, devouring over 111 million visitors yearly. Snag global luxury labels, then glide to the ice rink, aquarium teeming with crocs and sharks, fountain spectacles, and endless eats. It's a data midnight entertainment galaxy. Sure, Dubai stays buttoned up on LGBTQ+ issues, often ranked among the least friendly spots for queer travelers, but its magnetic pull, irresistible. Every soaring structure, bustling souk, and sunset fountain dance spins the tale of this desert dynamo. From sands to stars, Dubai defies gravity, and gravity-defying dreams. 6th place, Antalya. Stroll through the time-worn lanes of Kalait's old town, where narrow cobblestone alleys lined with Ottoman wooden houses glow in harmony with the shimmering Mediterranean harbor just beyond, and suddenly, it's like the clock spun backward. This timeless allure? It's exactly why globetrotters flock to Antalya in droves. Nestled in Turkey's southwest, cradled between the Taurus Mountains and the azure Mediterranean, Antalya reigns as the largest city on the Turkish Riviera. Its killer location, balmy climate, and millennia of layered history make it irresistible. Founded around 200 BCE by Attalus II of Pergamon, it endured under Roman, Byzantine, Seljuk, and Ottoman empires, each etching its mark into this cultural palimpsest. Spotlight on the Hadrian's Gate, built in 130 CE to honor Emperor Hadrian's visit, it was woven into the city walls as the sole surviving portal. Rediscovered in 1817 by Francis Beaufort, this 8-meter-tall marvel flaunts 2 colonnaded facades and 3 grand arches. North and south towers boast distinct historical bling, the upper tiers, likely once crowned with imperial statues. Local lore whispers that Queen of Sheba passed through here, lingering for a blissful day in Aspendoza's palace. Oddly, its foundations predate Hadrian by a millennium. Today, this majestic survivor stands sentinel in the Old Quarter, a top Instagram magnet for every wide-eyed wanderer. In 2024, Antalya shattered records with 17.3 million visitors, an 8% leap from the year before, proving this coastal gem's grip on the world. The city's skyline brims with mosques, churches, hammams, and madrasas, especially Seljuk-era treasures that bathe Antalya in rich Turkish Islamic hues. But don't sleep on the modern glow-up. The government's poured fortunes into turning it into Turkey's premier international beach haven. Summer? Paradise at Konyaaltı and Lara beaches, where sun-kissed sands draw the masses. Winter? Swap swimsuits for skis at Saklıkent, a rare global mashup. Thanks to the Taurus's quirky geography, plentiful winter rains feed lush greenery, while bone-dry summers beg for seaside escapes. Antalya's outskirts? A nature lover's fever dream. Dudan waterfalls thunder dramatically, hidden Kusunlu Falls whisper secrets, Karain Cave and Goynak Canyon stun with geological drama. For adrenaline junkies, Kopurulu Canyon's rafting rapids in Manavgat are pure thrill. And every summer, the raucous oil wrestling festival, Turkey's ancient sport, rocks with folk tunes and festivities, injecting folkloric fire into the mix. From ancient gates to adrenaline gates, Antalya doesn't just welcome you, it whisks you through epochs, one wave-crashing sunset at a time. 5th place is Mecca. Under Saudi law, non-Muslims are strictly forbidden from entering Mecca, any sneaky attempt via forged documents, straight to arrest and prosecution. Even Ahmadiyya followers get the boot as non-Muslims. This ironclad religious boundary doesn't just guard the sacred, it drapes Mecca in an aura of profound mystery and untouchable reverence. And yet, it's precisely this divine exclusivity that catapults Mecca into the ranks of the world's most visited cities. The birthplace of Islam and Prophet Muhammad, hailed as the faith's cradle and wellspring, Mecca drew 19.3 million pilgrims from every corner in 2024. During the Islamic month of Dhul al-Hijjah, the Hajj pilgrimage swells its resident 2.4 million to millions more, a breathtaking sea of white ihram robes surging with spiritual fervor. Mecca's crown jewel, the Masjid al-Haram, Grand Mosque, the largest and holiest mosque on earth. At its heart, the Kaaba, that enigmatic black cube toward which every Muslim prays worldwide. Per Islamic law, built by Ibrahim, and his son Ishmael, it's the root of faith itself. Every able Muslim must complete Hajj here once in a lifetime, turning Mecca into an eternal spiritual homecoming for the devoted. Fun fact, this sprawling sanctuary is also the world's priciest building, thanks to Saudi's 3 mega expansions. Tragedy struck during the third, a 2015 crane collapse mid-build killed at least 111 and injured 394. A somber scar on its sacred stones. Looming nearby, the ultra-modern Abraj al-Bait Towers, topped by the Makkah Royal Clock Tower at 601 meters, including spire, snagging the world's 4th tallest building spot and the tallest freestanding clock tower ever. This mega-complex, housing 5-star hotels, a vast mall, and an Islamic museum, serves pilgrims with seamless luxury, blending ancient devotion with 21st century gleam. While oil pumps Saudi's veins, Mecca dances to a different rhythm. Its economy hinges on pilgrimage, raking in over $12 billion annually from Hajj alone. Government pours about $50 million yearly into hosting the faithful. Airlines like Saudia, 12% of revenue from Hajj routes. Hotels, eateries, taxis, tours, they explode during peak season, fueling jobs for countless locals. Unlike Paris, London, or Bangkok's non-stop tourist carousel, Mecca's crowds crest during Ramadan, Hajj, and Umrah. But oh, what a crest! That tidal swell of souls sets it worlds apart in the global tourism arena. Mecca isn't just visited, it's revered, endured, and eternally yearned for. 4th place, Hong Kong. Asia's Hollywood. This title doesn't just nod to Hong Kong's cinematic golden age, it perfectly captures the city's dazzling charisma and global pull. In 2024, 20.5 million visitors streamed in, cementing its spot among the world's top tourist magnets. So what lures the world to this 1,104 square kilometer powerhouse of 7.4 million souls? Hong Kong is a city of glorious contradictions. Towering skyscrapers kiss the sea and mountains, ancient relics pulse beside neon-lit futurism. It boasts more skyscrapers than anywhere else, 554 buildings over 150 meters, dwarfing New York and Tokyo. The International Commerce Center and IFC2 in Central pierce the clouds, iconic symbols of Asia-Pacific might. Ride to the Sky 100 Observatory or the Peak Tram up Victoria Peak, and the Victoria Harbour skyline unfolds like a dream, especially at night, when the symphony of lights ignites the harbour in a breathtaking laser and light extravaganza. But the magic runs deeper than glass and steel. Wander into Wan Chai's Blue House, Mong Kok's shop houses, or Ping Shan's Heritage Trail, and you'll uncover Lingnan traditions fused with British colonial echoes. The 1846 Flagstaff House, 1875 White House, and Taio's stilted fishing village, living postcards of history. One day here, sunrise atop the peak, dim sum brunch in Central, Cantonese opera or world-class art at West Kowloon Cultural District, then selfies with Bruce Lee's statue on the Avenue of Stars as city lights dance with the night sky. Crave the wild? Hong Kong delivers. Hike the stunning Dragon's Back Trail, tackle the 100 kilometers Maclehose Trail, or seek serenity at Lantor's Sunset Peak and Tien Tan Buddha. Adventure for the bold, peace for the soul. And the food? A siren call without words. At Luck Yu Tea House, savor the ritual of dim sum carts gliding by. Bite into a buttery pineapple bun at Kamwa Cafe, wash it down with silk stocking milk tea, a pure local rhythm. Michelin-starred spots? They fuse Asian flavors into bold, creative masterpieces for the ultimate taste quest. Little known gem, Hong Kong has the world's highest public transit usage, over 90% of locals rely on it, making getting around a breeze for visitors. MTR, trams, buses, Star Ferry, every ride is a poetic rediscovery of this city's rhythmic beauty. Hong Kong doesn't just welcome you, it seduces every sense, every step, every bite. 3rd place, London. Greater London's nearly 10 million souls in 2023 made up 13.4% of the UK, not just Britain's beating heart, but one of Europe's 3 megacities. 2 millennia of glory stretch from Roman Londinium to today's electric global capital. In 2024 alone, 21.7 million travelers poured in, weaving through streets where ancient stone kisses cutting-edge glass. Why the obsession? London isn't merely the world hub for finance, art, fashion, tech, education, and media. Its history-soaked landmarks steal every breath. Take the Tower of London, a 900-year-old fortress that's been royal palace, prison, armory, even menagerie. Today, gawk at the crown jewels, then trail a yeoman warder through blood-soaked tales of ravens and ravage. On the Thames, the London Eye spins you skyward in glass pods for panoramic gold, Buckingham Palace, Big Ben, St. Paul's, all glowing at sunset like a living postcard. Culture vultures? London's got more museums, galleries, and theatres than anywhere in the UK. The British Museum hoards ancient wonders, the National Gallery flaunts European masters, the West End erupts in Broadway-level spectacle. Shockingly, over 300 languages echo daily, diversity fuels innovation, and every bite from street stalls to Michelin stars screams global flavour. Potterheads, rejoice! Warner Brothers Studio Tour, The Making of Harry Potter, lets you step into Hogwarts' Great Hall, Dumbledore's office, Hagrid's hut, touch real props and costumes. It's Mecca for the wizarding world. And brains? London's higher ed superpower, 50-plus universities, 500,000+ students yearly. From Imperial College London's scientific sorcery to LSE's policy prowess, academic electricity crackles everywhere. History meets hustle, grandeur meets grit. London doesn't just host the world, it remixes it into something eternally, intoxicatingly alive. Second place, Istanbul. You might not have heard of Istanbul, but Constantinople, that name thundered through history. Founded as Byzantium by Greek colonists around 660 BCE, it got a Roman glow-up in 330 CE when Emperor Constantine the Great dubbed it his new Rome, Constantinople, echoing for a millennium. Then, in 1453, Ottoman forces breached the walls, ushering in a new era, Istanbul, the city of the world's desire. Today, it's the ultimate quest for Roman ruins and beyond, a living tapestry of empires. Data spells triumph. Istanbul's tourism hit record highs in 2024, welcoming over 18.6 million foreign visitors, a 6.95% surge from 2023's 17.4 million. The first 4 months alone, 5.24 million arrivals, up 9.94% year-over-year, with April smashing it at 1.478 million, a 14.6% leap. Full-year projections? A whopping 23 million souls, drawn to this bridge between continents. Enter the Hagia Sophia, the eternal icon. Since reverting to a mosque in 2020, it's lured over 21 million visitors in 4 years, a testament to its magnetic pull. Commissioned by Emperor Justinian I from 532 to 537 CE, masterminded by architects Isidore of Miletus and Anthemius of Tralles, it debuted as the world's largest enclosed space, pioneering the complete pendentive dome, a Byzantine blueprint that rewrote architectural history. Over 1,500 years, it shapeshifted, cathedral, mosque, museum, from 1935 under secular Turkey, Turkey's top drawer till 2019. In 2020, the High Administrative Court axed the museum status. Back to mosque it went. This chameleon has witnessed Byzantine glory, Ottoman might, and the dance of Christian Islamic worlds, a beacon in architecture and faith. Right next door, the Blue Mosque, Sultan Ahmed I, named for its 20,000 shimmering Iznik tiles in electric blues. This 17th century stunner flaunts 6 minarets and a soaring dome, with 75% of walls splashed in painted patterns, mostly blue, though later bits mimic 16th, 17th century vibes. An Ottoman masterpiece that still dazzles. Istanbul's transport wizardry fans the flames. 72.86% of tourists jet in via the world's busiest hub, Istanbul Airport, that tulip-shaped behemoth handling 1,500 daily flights. Result? In March 2024, hotels hummed at 45.85% occupancy, check-ins hitting 1,004,536, average stays, 2.21 nights of pure immersion. Istanbul and Sabiha Gökçen airports, over 1 million and nearly 400,000 foreign flyers, respectively. From Byzantine whispers to Ottoman roars, Istanbul doesn't just echo history, it pulses with it, luring you across eras in one exhilarating stride. First place, Bangkok. The 2024 bombshell report just dropped. Bangkok storms to number 1 with a staggering 32.4 million international visitors, obliterating second place Istanbul by millions. For a city that went ghost quiet during the pandemic, this comeback? A global jaw-dropper? Sure, wallet-friendly prices help, but Bangkok's real superpower? Policy wizardry. Thailand rolled out 60-day visa-free entry for 93 countries and visa on arrival for 31 more, turning red tape nightmares into instant getaways. Spontaneous travelers? Bangkok's your launch pad. Then there's the soul-stirring diversity. Step in, and you're inside an epic ancient meets modern documentary. The Grand Palace gleams with majesty. What Phra Q cradles the sacred emerald Buddha? What Pho houses the colossal reclining Buddha? What Arun, Temple of Dawn, rises riverside like a porcelain phoenix? Zoom to Wat Arun, perched on the Chao Phrayas west bank, facing the palace across the water. Its 70-meter prang blazes with colorful glass and Chinese porcelain. Climb the steep stairs, city skyline explodes into view. Called Dawn? Sunsets the real magic. Golden spires ignite the river in dreamlike fire. Shopaholics and street culture fiends? Siam Paragon reigns supreme, Thailand's ultimate shopping entertainment nexus at Phaya Thai and Rama I roads. Owned by Chulalongkorn University, it rose from 1963 fire-ravaged slums into a commercial titan. By 1991, tutoring centers bloomed nearby, a 1996 slump from recession and SkyTrain construction. Reborn as a tech dev hub. Now, over 4,200 eclectic shops, 400,000 daily visitors, Thailand's #1 tutoring mecca, photo hotspot, and transit lifeline. But let's not sugarcoat. Bangkok's got dark edges. Sex tourism, scams, and dual pricing tarnish the shine. Prostitution? Illegal, yet an open secret, earning the city its Sin City of Asia tag. Still, these shadows can't dim the light. Rich culture, killer food, seamless transit, budget stays, and that infectious Thai smile, they forge an irresistible, unreplicable Bangkok high. From temple spires to rooftop bars, Bangkok doesn't just welcome the world, it seduces, surprises, and owns it. Undisputed tourism monarch, crowned. And that's a wrap on this episode. Of these 10 tourist juggernauts, which city stole your heart? Drop your pick in the comments below. If you loved the ride, smash that like button, subscribe, and share with your travel crew. Thanks for watching. See you next time.